All right, standing here with the man that George St. Pierre calls one of the best gentlemen in the sport of mixed martial arts, and it's showing here, Carlos. You're supposed to be the bad guy. You were supposed to take on Rory MacDonald. You took on George St. Pierre beforehand, but the crowd here in Montreal is absolutely adoring you. Are you surprised by that?
No, this is a great fight town. They like exciting fights, and usually I come in and I deliver. So I expect warm reception.
Have you had a chance to watch a fight with George St. Pierre and lessons learned from that fight?
I watched it one time, and I took enough notes in that one experience to make the changes I need to make.
Well, we look forward to seeing those changes. First things first, you were supposed to take on Rory MacDonald. Rory obviously got injured, now taking on Johny Hendricks. What did that do for the game plan? Because they are completely different fighters.
Mm-hmm. They're different fighters in the sense that Rory's an extremely technical striker. Johny Hendricks is less so, but with a lot of power, a lot of dangerous strikes. But they're both good strikers with good wrestling and good top games. So my tactics and my strategy changed a little bit, but the overall training camp was pretty much the same.
Everyone has their own version of MMA math. Now, I'm a firm believer that in order to be the #1 contender, you have to beat the #1 contender. And I don't believe that because you lost to George in that one fight makes you #3 now and Johny becomes #2. When you look at this fight, does he have to beat you to become the #1 contender, or is he the #1 contender right now?
I thought that he was #1 contender before this fight. That's neither here nor there. Him and I are stepping in the octagon on Saturday, and we're going to see who is the #1 contender.
What's the perfect fight versus a guy like Johny Hendricks? A knockout?
Yeah, a finish, whether it's a knockout or submission, TKO, whatever. I'm excited. I'm well prepared for the fight, and I'm excited, really excited to get back here in Montreal and put on a good show.
And of course, you know Rory MacDonald, he's actually over to our left. You know he's going to be there in attendance. Is it too far now to look ahead to say, you know what, I'd like to fight Rory next, or let the cards fall where they may?
I definitely want that fight to happen. He wants that fight to happen. But right now, I'm focused on Johny Hendricks.
As always, the future is bright for the natural-born killer. Carlos Condit taking on Johny Hendricks this Saturday, UFC 158, the Bell Center in Montreal.